Good morning, Verdun. A new Congress has been sworn in, and with it, a new political landscape for Washington, D.C. and the country as a whole. In the gubernatorial races for governor, Democrats gained 9 seats previously held by Republicans and independents. However, Republicans were able to win high-profile races in Florida and Georgia with the victories of Ron DeSantis and Matt Kemp, respectively. As for Congress, Democrats achieved the long-sought-for blue wave with a net gain of 40 seats and now hold a 17-seat majority. Meanwhile, Republicans maintained and increased their control of the Senate, now with a 53-47 majority. However, there is still one race not yet called, in North Carolina's 9th District. With accusations of election fraud flying, we will see how this race pans out. As for the 434 other members of the House of Representatives, their terms officially began on January 3rd. With the new Congress also came a new Speaker in California Representative Nancy Pelosi. Representative Pelosi defeated her fellow Californian Kevin McCarthy for the office, winning 220 votes to McCarthy's 192.
The Honorable Nancy Pelosi of the state of California has received 220. The Honorable Kevin McCarthy of the state of California has received 192. Therefore, the Honorable Nancy Pelosi of the state of California, having received a majority of the votes cast, is duly elected Speaker of the House of Representatives for the 116th Congress.
I just want to start off by congratulating Nancy Pelosi on being elected Speaker of the House. It's a very, very great achievement. And hopefully we're going to work together and we're going to get lots of things done like infrastructure and so much more. I know they want to do that very badly, so do I.
Nancy Pelosi, I extend to you this gavel. Thank you. And God bless.
2 months ago, the American people spoke and demanded a new dawn. They called upon the beauty of our Constitution, our system of checks and balances that protects our democracy, remembering that the legislative branch is Article 1, the first branch of government, co-equal to the presidency and to the judiciary.
In addition, 18 votes were also cast for alternative candidates, such as Jim Jordan of the House Freedom Caucus, former Vice President Joe Biden, and Senator Tammy Duckworth. Many of these votes were the result of freshman Democrats who had promised on the campaign trail to oppose Representative Pelosi's speakership. The new Congress got to work quickly as they passed various House rule changes. However, the most notable piece of legislation passed was a funding bill to reopen the government from its current shutdown. The bill funded the federal government, but left out funding for President Trump's proposed border wall on the Mexico border. Democrats stated that border funding would be separately debated and resolved. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell stated he would not bring the bill to a vote since it does not have the support of President Trump.
The Senate will not waste its time considering a Democratic bill which cannot pass this chamber and which the President will not sign.
President Trump also stated recently that he is willing to keep the government closed for months or even a year or more.
He also said, you said in the meeting, this is him quoting you, I just want to check, that the shutdown could go on for months or even a year or longer. Did you say that? And
I
is
did.
that your,
I did.
Is that your assessment of where we are?
That. Absolutely, I said that. I don't think it will, but I am prepared, and I think I can speak for Republicans in the House and Republicans in the Senate. They feel very strongly about having a safe country.
The longest shutdown in history lasted 21 days in 1995 and 96. It is important to remember that as this drama plays out, many Americans are staying home from work or even working without pay. All this turmoil could only be a taste of the relationship between the White House and the House of Representatives for the next 2 years. Along with a majority in the chamber comes a majority in the committee rooms as well, and many Democrats are eager to hold a more aggressive oversight of the executive branch and the Trump administration. This could see the Oversight Committee subpoena documents, conduct investigations, and even draft articles of impeachment. Thank you, Verdun. I'm George Christopher.